Hey everyone, it's Kevin here with Views About Anything, and today we have the JBL Charge 4. I've had this speaker for about a year now, so I thought I would give an update about this speaker. Also in this video I am using my Sennheiser AVX Wireless Lab microphone, so you guys can also comment on how the audio is down below compared to the older videos. So this speaker, just to give a update, if you didn't see the last video, if you're new or this is the first video you've seen on the JBL's Charge 4, to go over the specs real quick, on JBL's website they're claiming 20 hours of playtime and 30 watts of output, and then they also have a frequency response from 60 Hz to 20 kilohertz with a signal to noise ratio of 80 decibels. The unit itself weighs 0.96 kilograms or 2.12 pounds. And the dimensions are from left to right is 22 centimeters or 8.66 inches. And then from the, diameter is 3.66 inches or 9.3 centimeters. And then from the bottom where they have a foot to the top is 9.5 centimeters or 3.74 inches. It is using Bluetooth 4.2. It has a 7,500 milliamp hour battery, which takes roughly 4 hours to charge. It has a 3.5 millimeter audio cable input. It has a auto power off. It has JBL Connect, so you can connect multiple of these JBL speakers together. Not just the Charge 4, you can also connect other ones, like the Extreme or the Flip, or they have the boombox as well, so there's multiple ones that can connect together. It has a power bank feature. You can, on the back, there is a port we can look at. So here into this flap. This flap is a bit tough to get off, but that's because it's sealed here. You have a full-size USB, you have your audio in, and you have a USB Type-C for charging here. So that's there. It is waterproof. I don't see a spec on JBL's website, they just say it's waterproof. In the box you get your Charge 4, you get a USB-C cable, you get a quick start guide, a warranty, and a safety sheet. You can download different documents and stuff like that on their website, of course. I do have to say that they claim 20 hours of playback time. I would say that is probably on the low end. I use this speaker pretty much every weekend for a couple hours, and a couple times during the week, and I feel like I only charge it once, usually once a month or so. I don't listen to music extremely loud because I do have neighbors. I'm in an apartment building right now, so it does get very loud. I usually keep it at or under 50% just due to having neighbors and everything. So that is, in my experience, everyone's experience may be slightly different, obviously, with depending on how loud you play it and how often you use it. But for me, I've for the past year I've owned it, I've probably charged it 3 or 4 times. Probably 4, now that I think about it. 4 times I've probably charged this unit. Having Bluetooth 4.2 is a bit of a letdown. I have noticed a few connection issues sometimes with my phone if I get with too many walls in between me and the unit. So that is something to keep in mind. I'm not sure when they're going to come out with the Charge 5 or any of the other speakers from JBL, but currently this is the newest one on their website. They still also offer the Charge 3, I believe, for a reduced price. Yeah. They have the Charge 3 for $105, and then if you want the Charge 4, they currently have it on sale for $140. So you're saving, they say 22% because it's normally 180. I bought mine at Walmart for I think 130 on sale, roughly, a year ago. So it seems they're going to keep this for a bit while longer because it's not a drastic change in price for the sale. So, but time will tell. It seems like JBL takes their time updating their speakers and everything. So I have my Note 10 Plus here, and I'm going to connect it. It makes that noise when it turns on. It's kind of like a guitar strum and then a different style strum for when you actually have connected to the phone. So you can see here it automatically connected JBL Charge 4. So to go over while I'm pulling up the music here, we have a play pause button, a volume up, your Bluetooth button, your power button, your down volume button, and your pairing button for the JBL Plus system. One of the things I like about this is you tap the power button once to turn on and tap it to turn it off. There's no holding it or anything, because I know with some other units in the past, if you hold your power button like a second or two longer, then you go into pairing mode. So it's nice that these are separate buttons. It makes it really easy for other people to pair to it. If like you're having a get together or a party or something like that and someone else wants to try playing some music, it's pretty easy for you to put into pairing mode so someone else can connect their phone, which is nice. So here is a song on YouTube from No Copyright Sounds. It's called I'm Here by Halo and Disfigure. So let's play this a bit so you can hear it. There's the volume level I just showed you. So this is how loud it is at that. The volume level is maybe 30%, 40. So that volume there, if you couldn't hear me, was about 35% or so. So I'm going to turn up to, it looks like about 55%-ish, 55% here, so you can hear what it is at 50%. So it gets very loud, as you can tell, just at 50%. I'm sitting about, I would say, 2 feet-ish, maybe 3 feet away from the speaker itself, and I have my camera in front of me and a tripod and some boxes and stuff. So it gets quite loud, which is really nice. I'm currently in roughly a 260 square foot apartment, about 25 square meters, and it's plenty loud enough for this apartment. Before this apartment, when I was back in the States, I was living in a 800 square foot apartment, and this was plenty enough for that whole apartment as well. I brought it to the beach, I brought it to the lake with friends, and this one speaker is plenty enough for a group of usually about 8 to 10 people, and this is plenty loud enough for everyone to be able to hear it at a comfortable volume and still be able to chat while this is going on in the background. So fantastic unit. I've had very few issues with it. Like I said, besides sometimes it'll get a little bit of disconnecting issues when you go through too many walls, and the occasional crack or something like that from being an older Bluetooth protocol. That's about it. The construction is great. As you can tell looking here, it's still in like new condition. And like I said, it's been to the beach, it's been to the lake. I have not put it in the water, but it has been in the sand, and it's still looks great. So the fabric is held up really well. That was one thing I was concerned about, throwing this into a backpack and traveling around with it. But this fabric is really durable. It's held up really well. All the buttons are very clicky and responsive. The passive radiators on the side are still in great condition. The foot here on the bottom is still relatively, well, it's extremely good in the how the feet sit, so it doesn't slide very easy, which is nice. When you turn on the unit, there is a battery indicator down here, so that's the only way I know that that comes on, is when you turn on the unit. There's 5 LEDs, so it tells you, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100%. There's the JBL app. I don't use it much. I normally just connect my Bluetooth to it and play music, so I would recommend the speaker, especially if you can get it on sale. 180 bucks is a bit steep for this, but if you can get it for 130 or less, I think it's a great value at that. The hopefully no one buys this and then coming out this Christmas or something like that, the Charge 5 comes out with a better Bluetooth, but that's really the only thing. Is Bluetooth 5 was a pretty good upgrade from Bluetooth 4.2, so that's really the only thing it's missing. Other than that, I think this is great. It sounds great, especially for a Bluetooth speaker of this size. It's very small and compact. So if you guys are looking to get this, I highly recommend it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below like normal. Like and subscribe, it really helps out. I'll see you guys in the next video.